How are we doing tonight? We are playing our first ever ITSL playoff game. Pretty excited. Playing against a very good player, Tong LV. So, win or lose, I am just glad to have been here. I'm going to do my absolute best, and I'm not going to tilt. I am red. He gets to choose as the higher seed, and let's get into this game with no further ado. I've had one adult beverage to calm the nerves, but it is nearby in case I need to take a bunch more. And this is a hand. This is a good hand. Oh, this is a good hand. Okay, this is a good start. This is... One hand obviously does not decide the game, but this is a good start. So this looks like a definite Vietnam headline to me. He is going to go 3-3-2 because that is what Chinese players like to do. Fuck. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, it's okay. That's okay. That's also okay. Okay, so, could have gone better, but we got him out of Iran. Not the end of the world. I think we're holding blockade here. The Gaul event is pretty reasonable at some point. He's got ops too, though. That'll make sense. I think Special's going to space. Maybe right now, actually. If he had Middle East, he would have headlined it. Nice. Trying out a new socket today. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Okay. So happy to get those space VP. I feel pretty confident that he does not have Middle East. I think Middle East is pretty much strictly better than defectors there. Asia, well played. I was just thinking about taking the Dom to make him step into Thailand, or take South Korea. So maybe I should have done that first. But I don't think this is bad.
Our efforts are made in the belief that men and nations can cooperate, and that there are no international problems which men of goodwill cannot solve or adjust.
See, the thing is, if I take Lebanon, he coups it, and I don't have a great card to coup with. Okay, I don't... I mean, eventing de Gaulle AR6 seems pretty good. We do this. We fill. Okay. Get my presents. This seems good. I'm okay with keeping DEF CON high. Keep him out of Thailand. I don't have any access at the moment, so that makes sense. I could DeGaulle right now. If I DeGaulle right now, I can make him either not have Europe Dom or um, he'll either want to have Europe Dom or he won't get Millops. And both of those are 4VB. Oh, interesting. This actually gives me Dom. That's kind of sick because now he can't coup. He can't leave Europe at my Dom. That's a good play. I'm pleased with that. Pleased as punch. Um, Obviously made much better by the fact he couldn't fully repair France. He probably has a 3 operator here to repair with. He's just was holding for blockade. Um, Warsaw or similar. But I will not complain about this at all. Whoa. That's pretty wild to me. That's pretty wild. He had a pretty bad hand there. Europe? Gosh, dang. Too much to ask for. Too much to ask for. Oh, that was quick.
They reach their full growth when the hope of a people for a better life has died.
Not a lot of great headlines here. I think it's just Fidel. Wow, that's a clutch draw, isn't it, sir? So I think we're UNing NORAD and probably going to space Indy Reds. Very unfortunate draw. I could go Malaysia. Maybe I do. A little risky, but I think I'm okay with taking a little bit of risk here. We're definitely blockading this turn just to hopefully get D-Stall back in the deck. Pretty good chance he has it. Middle East, that makes sense. Um, we'll go ahead and coup to lower DEF CON. I think it's just a 2-op in Panama, and if he coups it back, so be it. Okay, he won't coup it back because we rolled a 1. Glad it was a 2-up, not a 3-up. But that locks up Asia. Unfortunately, he's already scored, and he's going to score Europe. But maybe he won't score Europe until next turn. I think he should take a coup right here. Alright, coup seems good to me. Get your mill hops. Protect Panama. But maybe you want me to coup again? Waste my hops? The downside, of course, of the Iraq coup is you're not going. You're almost, unless you use a 4-op, which would just be a waste, I think. You're not getting anything out of it. Like, you can't knock me out unless you use. Well, I guess you could knock me out with a 3-op and a 6, but that's quite the expenditure. Man, that Marshall headline. Such a shame. Great headline for him, of course, but yep, that makes sense. I think we will just spread. So we only really need a 2-op. I could coup Algeria. It's a little crazy, though. But he's probably holding decall. He has France. I don't like it. I think if I'm cooing, it needs to be Panama. I'm not giving NORAD, so I have a 3-op and a 3-op to play. Maybe I will give Indy Reds. I really need the ops to take Iran. That's a good roll. Important roll, too. Panama's big if I'm not getting a D-stall. That makes sense. I really want to space Indy Reds, but I think I need the 2-ops more. I don't know. Kind of saw that coming. He fails, which is nice. Okay, so let's just look. We do that. And overprotect Thailand? And overprotect North Korea? Maybe we do just space. Leave the Middle East open. Let's just blockade him right now. He's not forgetting about it. Definitely interested to see what the chat says. I think I'm almost live on the stream, but I think I've been doing pretty well. I think this has been a pretty good game. I think I've been playing to my strengths. I'm going to leave Pakistan and India empty for this turn and then fill them next turn. Yeah, that and Laos seems good. 2-4, so he breaks one and takes Philippines. Then it's 3-3. So maybe it is just Indy Reds. We have D-stall fuel. We can go. Nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have to. No choice. I can't have him break me. Although breaking Europe, but then he only needs a 3-op. There's a bunch of 3-ops out there. This is a little boring. Breaking Italy is interesting, but this is... this is better. This protects me from him breaking me in the Middle East and making me presenceless. I don't like giving indie reds here, but no choice. Well, there's a choice. I could have spaced it. But I have D-stall fuel. I have D-stall fuel around. If I get it back. It just went into the discard anyway, so. That's the first decision I've been a little unsure on, to be honest, but I don't know if that's the right decision or not, but I think this makes sense. Yeah, he did have a 3-op, so he was not going to do anything. Yeah, that makes sense. I am not surprised by that. Okay, we get Truman, which is nice. Suez, Purge, and Duck. He has Europe, Containment, Sokovs, and Olympic. We get Middle East, Vietnam. Those are some good redraws. Middle East, Vietnam, NATO, Warsaw. Purge is good into his probable containment, but Suez is really nice because he has Europe in hand, and it lets me coup, and then he has to choose. I could even not coup. I could even just North Korea, Egypt. Okay, that's with Duck, but I don't want to really give him 3. I think I am giving NATO. Okay, his known cards are Sokovs and Olympic. So he's currently getting 2-ops guaranteed from containment. He's probably going to space once, and then he's going to Europe. So that's 2. So he'll get maximum 4-ops from containment. Same thing for Purge, though. It's maximum 4. So it doesn't seem bad. Yep. Special's just hanging out. I don't think 1 out of Israel does that much. Well, no, 1 out of Israel doesn't that much. Let's just attack Europe. We could do this. We know Europe is coming. He probably takes north, and then we coup, or we duck and lower. I think this is okay. I think this is okay. He probably coups Iran, which is bad if he succeeds. Because I have Middle East, and because it gets him into Pakistan. And both of those things are not good. But he might want North Korea. But then I could take Pakistan. And North Korea on its own doesn't even block Dom. And he would need a 4-op. He is under containment, so there's a good chance he has a 4-op, but... Okay, he's just taking his coup. It's a 2-op, it's not nothing. Fuck me, that's huge. I think we need to bust out the 4-op. God damn it. That 6 sucks. Okay, that's okay. It's really gonna hurt. Give him Romania. But, I mean, I guess better Romania than, like, France, right? Let's get our scoring out of the way. Could have threatened Burma, but, I mean, he has the ops to fill it. Almost guaranteed. Not 100% guaranteed, mind you, but, like, yeah, that makes sense.
Sobre la cuestión acerca de si la lucha armada es el único camino para la liberación, lo que puedo responder es que, por lo menos en las
Thank you.
condiciones de nuestro país, no había otro camino.
If he doesn't fill India, pack poke's kind of interesting. He can't do the Saharan walk. Take one out of France or UK. UK doesn't matter. Special's already scored. Let's just do the France. He doesn't have to overprotect the UK anyway. Maybe Portugal would have been better. What's he gonna do? 2 Italy, 2 Mexico, maybe? I think that makes sense, right? Okay, that makes sense as well. I think we just poke this. Or I could overprotect. How close are we? 3 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he only needs a 3 up. I think we just poke. Make him spend some ops in Europe or in Asia here. Don't like holding Truman through as a known. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, he can fix both of them. Oh, okay. Okay, he's more interested in Africa. That makes sense. Because even India would not have got him Asia.
Приветствовать недавно принятые в члены Организации Объединенных Наций государства и передать им пожелания благополучия и
Damn, the
процветания.
fact that we can't lower DEFCON with Junta really blows here. I think it's Lib, right? Or is it Junta in case he lowers DEFCON? Because if he goes something like Grain, Junta becomes really good. And if not, it's not a huge difference. Because, we just coup in Africa anyway. Yeah, I think maybe it is Junta. He's not. Yeah. Let's do this. Fuck, just the Pope. Annoying Pope. Um, it's a 1 or it's like a 3. I think it's got to be the 1. Well, okay, hang on. This is going in here, clearly. In passing, clearly. I think we have to give omit. Maybe US Japan's better to give. We space 1 and we hold the other. Okay, let's just take 1 up, go. And we're giving him Romania, which is... Oh, fuck. Now we give him Poland, though. Which is much worse. Okay. Kitchen it is. 1 up. Zaire. Boom. 1. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Well, maybe CRG is going to be pretty free. Nice 4 up for influence. That makes sense. I think we score Southeast Asia. Five to 4, 6, 7. We fight over an 8th. Yeah, okay. Southeast Asia is fine.
A nivelului de trai material și spiritual al poporului, în spiritul hotărârilor Congresului, partidului.
Let's just hope we get some Africa attack before Africa comes. I think that's pretty much all there is to it. Maybe that should have been Lib first, actually. Lib Theo first would have been big. But he probably doesn't expect me to have it because I should have just played it if I had it. I should have also refilled Poland. If he takes Taiwan, I'm going to put China and Japan. I'm going to space US Japan. And then I end up giving omit, but whatever, I rolled a 1 on that coup anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, sir. That I appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a pretty good track to blocking. Let's play libs.
Here in this hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
Ouch. Okay. Well, is what it is. Well played. If I get punished. We are now giving this. We're going to get into Brazil. Fuck. A little surprised he didn't go for the dome. Let's space. Fail again.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina, no hay otro camino que la lucha
Okay,
libre.
he also fails. That's a little bit of a
Y esa
saving
parece ser
grace.
la situación también en muchos otros países de Asia y de África.
Fail battlegrounds? Fail scored battlegrounds? Question mark? Go 3 into Uruguay? He gets middle ops. He'll get 1 point from middle ops. That's a pretty wild play. Feeling Saudi is definitely safer. OPEC is coming. Could just, I think maybe we just solve for purge. Coup in Africa. I don't love letting him coup in Brazil, but this is too important. I don't want to get controlled in Africa. Yeah, that was a mistake. Fail, 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 fail. Thank you. Very nice. Does the last one matter? Let's just do Bulgaria. Why not? That makes me feel a lot better in Africa. He's walking to Cameroon now for sure. I'm going to exit real quick so that stupid USJ sticker goes away. Okay, so we get off a coup in Africa and things start looking better. Okay. Oh. Oh, come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. Mexico, I understand, but Cuba? Safe missile envy. But Purge seems good, but Defectors is out there. This is a great hand. If he has ABM, he headlined it. That's for sure. So I could get Muslim, which isn't bad for getting into Libya, but then he could stop me out. Or I could get a random 3-op, which is not super good at the moment. I think it's just Purge. Fuck me, that's bad. That's bad. 1, 2, 3. I don't know where he takes the last one from. Maybe like one of these. Okay, well, we still got some good stuff in this hand. I think I'm just going to use Usuri to give him China. Although not after he did that. Not after he did that. What if we did something like this? I don't hate that, actually. Now that you can't coup in South America. Actually, what if we do something like this? Look at those threats. And then I have Che. And then he coups Zaire. Or he coups me back in Colombia. This I don't get a coup.
En las condiciones de la inmensa mayoría de los países de América Latina,
It's okay.
no
Let's do
hay
this.
otro
Let's do
camino
this.
que la lucha armada. Y esa parece ser la
YOLO.
situación también en muchos otros países de Asia y de África.
Oh, we got all the boys in chat. Thanks for coming in, boys. Which one's he choosing? Wow. Not what I was expecting at all. That maybe? Haiti would have been my last choice. I'm very interested by that. I'm curious. I'm curious what the chat thinks about that. I think I would. I think I would have cooed Colombia if I was him. Zaire secondary. Haiti would have been my last choice, probably. I guess he thinks I have the scoring, which is reasonable. Let's see where this one goes. Zaire, but it lives, which is pretty huge. Maybe let's do Nixon. We're giving up Nixon. So I think you started getting spaced. I would love it if he took a coup here. I don't think he will, though. So I think next AR is Che, Saharan, and Haiti. It'd be cool if he went Cameroon, and then I could go Saharan, Cameroon with Che. That'd be really nice. Fuck, that sucks. How much does it suck? Allende and South African. Wow, that's not that much. Do I ABM him here? Or Bissell him? It's safe. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Maybe he picked up maybe he picked up a big ABM. I get not wanting to give Allende, but I don't know, that didn't seem that bad. I think I would have held that. Okay. This looks like brush for ops, am I right, chat?
victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but both peace and freedom. Here in this
Lily event would have been nice,
and all around the world.
but I don't know. I kind of feel like he has Central.
That goal will be achieved.
He might just think I have. I'm trying to think if there's ever an AR in here where I could have scored Central. Yeah, when I missile envied, I could have scored Central, right? Yeah, so he knows that I don't have it. You guys are just getting to where I mess up Poland. You guys are getting to the point where I have like 3 ARs to put points in Poland, and I just don't. And then he gets it eventually for free for no reason. I think I used libs before it even. I mean, there's no reason to use brush war to flip one of these. Like, I can just flip it with brush war. The card. So there's no reason to roll the dice. I guess it gives me 1 VP, right? So that's kind of a reason. But a 66% chance at 1 VP to flip a battleground. Or just flip a battleground and don't get 1 VP. I think that's a easy choice. Because my only other target's pack, and that's no good. Huge. There's some saying about you don't have to play brush war for ops, or for the event. Sometimes you can just use it for ops. She's going to flip that right back. Mexico. Oh, right, he was purged, so he couldn't do it for that last one. Cultural. Sadat. Bear Trap. OAS. Quag. Muslim. Cuban Missile. I think I like Quag. Cuban prevents the grain coup. This is probably grain, but it could be ABM too. Well, he's not going to headline ABM now because... Yeah, okay, so maybe it's Cuban. Because I'm not getting the coup here. This is almost certainly grain. No, let's Quag. Let's Quag. Let's Quag. Yeah. That's going to Zaire. Yes, sir. Give you Surrey, repair 2, go 1 into Uruguay, and then finish repairing afterwards? Admit that Africa's bad and focus on Central and South? That seems good. He does this. He puts 2 in Thailand and 2 in North Korea. I repair Thailand, go 1 Uruguay. He gets out of the trap. I put 2 North Korea, 1 Thailand, 1 Argentina with Muslim. Then I space Bear Trap. Unless he coups into Uruguay successfully, and if he does, I give Sadat. Or I could Muslim him out of Libya and Iran. That's not that strong. I mean, Iran's not a great target for it. I could puzzle out of Libya and Egypt. We can't give Omit now. We can't give Omit now, not with these two. So I think we have to give you Surrey.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do.
Maybe we even self-trap. Is that crazy? That is pretty crazy. 1 Nigeria, 2 Uruguay. He gets out, I get out. But then if I don't get out, I'm fucked. But I can't give Omit. So I could space that, but then I have to give Bear Trap unless I double space. I could space right now, but I mean, the way space. Fuck. This is tough. This is a tough decision. I think it's Self Trap. Self Trap. Fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it, we ball. I think the chat's gonna hate that. Okay, he does not have any red cards. Okay, we get out. But we have to get to the southern part of South America because we're giving OAS this turn, so. Where's that? Nicaragua? That's huge. Wow. I don't think we have the ops for Muslim, or I don't think we have the luxury of Muslim here. That makes sense. We're gonna have to spend 2 ARs getting both mill ops. Maybe we'll just get 1 mill op. If South and Central don't come until next turn, I'm gonna be so sad. Had to do it. Just a two, just a. Okay. God damn it! How many times have I spaced? Are these both seriously not going to come? This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Justin really mad at me in the past for not cubing when I walked into Columbia. I think he's thinking about putting two in Cuba to block my Dom, which is a good play. But it does, open him up to Ortega. But he's only at space 1, so it's not like he's got a ton of risk there. Both China card, one China card each back into the discard here. Oh, whoops! How did I? I didn't even mean to do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's just make him spend a 3 to take it. Wow, I can't believe that. Oh, okay. South at least came out. He saves a VP. Okay, South not coming out. Why did he hold it so long?
Because the people of the world want peace, and the leaders of the world are
Okay,
afraid
Gunman's
of war.
probably the headline.
The times are on the side of peace.
Central. Portuguese. Mm. Okay, I have too many in his hand. Okay, he has D-Stall, Korean, D-Call, Puppet, Panama, Africa, one small step. So what's his headline? Panama doesn't do much. Puppet doesn't do a ton. Portuguese seems fine. I can Portuguese and then I can Kuzair. Yeah, okay, let's do that. That makes sense. Saharan, maybe like Vietnam. Maybe not Vietnam. I don't know. I don't know where you go with this. Oh, you probably block Central. Guatemala, Saharan, Peru, maybe? Do you need one more in Africa? Yeah, you might need one more in Africa. Angola flip. He doesn't have a good 3-op of his known cards. I have 6 of his 8. Cambridge could be sneaky annoying if he doesn't score Africa. He wants Argentina. He wants Angola. Can't have both. Which one's he taking? Neither. OPEC's worth 2. I don't care enough about that to do anything. So let's do this. He knows Africa for 1, probably. I could have made OPEC worth 3, and then maybe it's worth it, but I have to spend an op, and it was going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of effort. EU is sneaky bad here. Where's this? Oh.
Our goal is not the victory of might, but the vindication of right. Not peace at the expense of freedom, but
This
both
actually
peace
sets up a
and
real line on
freedom.
Algeria. No, it doesn't.
Here in this
No, it doesn't.
hemisphere, and we hope around the world. God willing, that goal will be achieved.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I just take Central. Okay, big IP war. Big IP war. We get to double space, which is pretty huge here. And then we IP war. And hold gunman, and we headline that next turn. See what his hand is. And then probably just use it in Saudi Arabia, and then coup somewhere. Very good, very good. Pointing out Libya would have been a good brush target, and it definitely would have. That is undoubtedly true. I think we're just losing Cuba. It's already scored. Whatever. Would have really liked those 2 VP. Would really like these 2 VP. Oh, okay. We're still getting 2 VP. Would really like these 2 VP. No luck. No surprise there. Just a coup in Colombia. A lot of 1s for him. Sorry, man.
But surely one such lesson
He's got D-Stall in hand. That's his 1 hold.
at great cost is that aggression, unopposed, becomes a contagious disease.
Iranian is really nice. Good chance we're getting off arms race. Cultural is really nice. I'm pretty happy to have CRG in my hand. Sad AI is not in his hand because it's still active and would have messed with his... Maybe... Do I hold UN here? Maybe. Okay. So he sees my pretty weak hand. That's unfortunate. But then I see his hand.
The totalitarian world produces backwardness.
Unfortunately, he gets the
because it
coup.
does such violence to the spirit.
Fortunately, I can block
For
Middle
every
East
human
now.
impulse to create, to enjoy, to worship.
Ouch. How I learned Alliance. Tear down. Oh, fuck me. NORAD. Oh my goodness, that's a fucking great hand. Much better than mine. Okay, we need war games. Because the board's about to start looking quite ugly. Gotta defend Europe. And we're not getting arms race off this turn anyway. Goodbye, France. Take the swing. Phew. I think I need like 2 or 3 more in there before the turn's over. Warsaw's still around. Warsaw is hanging out. So, goodbye, Angola. Goodbye. Oh, Cuba. Hey, how are you guys doing? There's some good people there. Top men in Cuba. Who protect Cuba? Maybe we don't protect Cuba. Okay. Cuba with the secondary of Nicaragua.
Mr. Gorbachev,
Let's make him fill
tear
it
down this
if he wants it. Is he gonna Glasnost? Probably South America. Let's maybe I will protect those. Is he gonna brush Nigeria, maybe? I've spaced so many times this game. There's no rush to space there. That was just a mistake. But this is giving me a couple of VP. Fail. Cool. we'll cultural that back. Although we're going to Iranian hostage first, I think. Get some VP back, that makes sense. I think this is shuttle. It gives him Asia Dom, which he desperately needs. And it blocks my Middle East soon to be Dom. Although you really want to use Glasnost, yeah. I guess you can always headline shuttle. I'm curious where he goes with this. Maybe Iran? Yeah, that makes sense.
I believe that communism is another sad, bizarre chapter in human history whose last pages even now are being written.
But the question of freedom for all mankind.
Okay, some good stuff here. Muslims interesting. And then just take Iran and Egypt.
С праздником всех вас, дорогие товарищи! Пусть он укрепит нас в стремлении сделать все ради возрождения Родины, идти вперед по пути социалистического обновления.
Is he killing it? Wow, I'm really surprised he did that. Egypt is there's no Iran is not better anymore, so this is just better. Yeah, this is just better. I need more points in East Germany. I need a lot more points in East Germany. He should give me China. Although there's something to be said for making me play cultural for the event. I think I can play cultural now. I think that's a little more important than spacing, unfortunately. I might be wrong. I definitely want to space, but the fact he didn't play China there probably means he has Aldrich in one of my scorings, honestly, now that I think about it a little more. Okay, so we need to take some non-battlegrounds in Asia because Shuttle, you'd think Shuttle's going to be coming, right? I think we're UNing Iron Lady. I don't want to give him the VP, and I don't want to disable Socialist. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, he misses. So now we have some time. So this is one of those times where I will screw up, because I'll play too fast. I'm like, okay, he missed, now we space. But that's not necessarily right. Let's keep overprotecting West Germany. And that keeps, I like keeping Socialist active. I don't want to give him a free 3-op for just, I think it's worth it. Ouch.
Today I say, as long as this gate is closed, as long as this scar of a wall is permitted to stand, it is not the German question alone that remains open.
We need space,
Question of freedom
then South
for all
African,
mankind.
and then maybe see what Che does. I've played him once before, 0-1. This one's tight. Socialist Pershing out there. We can attack. Warsaw's out there. Very, very interesting. I'm a little surprised it's not an event. I guess he just doesn't have the cards. 2VP. Someone in the chat, tally up my score. Tell me how many times I've spaced and missed this game. Fuck. Okay, we still can attack France, though. This doesn't do a whole lot at this exact moment, but helpful. South America scoring would be just lovely. Or Middle East would be just lovely. Maybe I should shade first. He should jam now. Everything's scored, so it's not super... I think this is the slightly better long-term coup. Where's Cameroon at? Yeah, that makes sense. But nothing to do about it.
Because it does such violence to the spirit, thwarting the human impulse to
Oh, baby.
to enjoy, to worship.
Oh, baby. Okay. That's worth China. we space Usuri? Yeah, this is fine. He scores, or he repairs Europe, I think. And then I score Middle East, and then he coups, and then I coup back, and then he coups for the rest of the turn, and I repair over and over. Is that how this plays out? Maybe I lads him at some point, if there's a good chance, just to try and boost these bad boys up. There's almost no bad blue, or there's the only bad red 3-op out there is Pershing for him. I have all the other ones hanging out here. That makes sense. So before we Warsaw him, we're going to sock govs him to try and make him think that we're just desperately trying to defend Europe. Well played. Because the more ARs he spends in Europe, the less he's cooing me elsewhere. Slipping over Angola with a 3-op is also good. Space now does nothing for me. So Defectors is playable if it's going to get me more than 2 VP. Okay, now we Warsaw.
Праздником всех вас, дорогие товарищи! Пусть он укрепит нас в стремлении сделать все ради возрождения Родины, идти вперед по пути социалистического...
Justin saying on turn 8 that it's War Games or Bust, which I definitely thought on turn 8 as well. I am by no means claiming that I was predicting any to come back at this point. I think I need to overprotect Argentina. Okay, he finally gets around to cooing. think Lad's probably just a coup card. Maybe I coup Zaire. And I can flip Angola with Cuban. Hey, I want that. Like 3 turns ago, but... This gives me a nice surround of Zaire. Breaking Asia seems good with my last AR here. Gives me Dom, right? Yeah. That and like Vietnam so that he can't 4-op double break and get himself an Asia Dom. Fuck. What if he has Star Wars? I need the space. I don't think I can survive a VOA. I did not think about that until just this moment. I'm up 4. Europe, if he has VOA, Europe stays at 5.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Okay, double break in Asia would get him 1, 2, 6 points. Okay. So Asia becomes 4. Yeah, Asia becomes 6 points. 5, 10. 3, 5, 2. He would go boom. Ouch. I'm a little surprised he raised the DEFCON though. Why did he do that? Because he wants the 1 VP? Just out of habit? Okay, let's count. 5, 10. Even. 10. So that cancels out both of those. Then I'm up 5, 7. I'm up 7. Double break gets him 6. 1 gets him 5. It gets him a lot. It gets him a lot. I think I just have to hope he doesn't have Star Wars. I think I just have to hope he doesn't have Star Wars. Nope. Okay. I think I have it then? Even if he coups that back, that's worth 7. That's got to be the most that he could get, and that's not enough. He could poke Asia. Oh, okay, okay, that's a good play. I don't think that's enough though, right? Let's fucking go, boys! That's game 1. That's our first ever ITSL playoff win. Last year we went 1 and done in silver. This year we are. Whew. Folks, I bought a brand new bottle of sake and I'm gonna go drink the majority of it because we won. That's a great week. In the past 7 days, I got married and I won an ITSL playoff game. And those are pretty close to equal, right, Sarah? She disagreed. Thanks everyone so much for watching. I will try and let you know when game 2 is, but that is game 1 in the books. Let's go.